Good morning, children. So let us begin today's class. We are going to do the last topic of this chapter, agriculture and variety of crops. So let us begin. Already we have read the chapter in the live class. Now once again I will just revise the main topics. Okay, so you should know what is agriculture. Already I have told you that the practice of growing plants for food and other useful purpose is called agriculture. So you have to remember this definitions, and both the definitions are important. And crops also, when farmers grow same kind of crop in large fields, then it is called crops. Plants of the same kind when grown on a large scale during a particular season. Every crop has got a particular season, it can grow in that season only. So then it is called crops. Types of crops. There are two types of crops on the basis of the variety, like cereal crops and pulses, then vegetable and fruit crops. So cereals and pulses are, cereal means anaj and pulses are dalein. So these are like some of the examples of cereal and pulses crops. Example are wheat, rice, maize, lentil, chickpea. Then fruits and vegetables, of course, tomato, mango, cauliflower, banana, orange. So these are the two types of crops. Then they are further divided on the season, on the basis of the season grown in which they are grown by the farmers. So these pulses, cereals, fruits and vegetables are further divided into two groups on the basis of the seasons they are grown by the farmers. Okay, children, now on the basis of seasons, the crops are of two types, Kharif crops and Rabi crops. So we will read about Kharif crops first. Kharif crops are sown in rainy season, June to September, and then they are harvested in October and November. Harvested means that फसल तैयार हो जाती है and it is cut in October and November. Some examples of Kharif crops are rice, moong, chia, maize, jowar, bajra, cotton, arhar, fennel, paddy. Fennel is soft, soya bean and groundnut. Then rabi crops, they are sown in winter season, that is November, and harvested in April. And there's some of the examples of rabi crops are wheat, barley, gram, cumin, coriander, onion, pea, garlic, mustard and sugarcane. Okay, children, learn these examples also so that you know which are kharif crops and which are rabi crops. Now we'll read about the steps of farming or agricultural practices. These are the important steps of farming which you should remember in the same order. You cannot change the order. So you have to learn in the same order. First of all, we prepare the soil by digging it and plowing it by either by tractors or by the help of animals so that it loosens the soil. Then number two is sowing. After making it soft, then we put the seeds. Sowing means to putting seeds in the soil. Then number three is manuring. Manuring means to put manure or add manure to the soil. Then number four is irrigation. After that, the water is put in the fields. Watering the fields is called irrigation. Then spraying of insecticides. Farmers spray chemicals such as pesticides and insecticides to kill the insects that attack the crops. Then number six is harvesting. Harvesting is the process of gathering of mature crops from the field. The फसल पक जाती है. Then it also includes that cutting of the crops and also winnowing of the crops. Winnowing means to separate grains with the chaff or chilka. Okay, then the next or the last step is storing the harvested yield. Yield means crops has to be stored in a facility where this it is safe from the climatic hazards, means it is safe from moisture and also insects. Okay, so and also rodents, so it has to be stored properly in airtight containers. Now here I have written the definitions of manure and fertilizer so that you'd understand the difference between the manure and fertilizer, and also remember the examples of both. Okay, children. So manure is a natural substance made up of dead and decomposed plant and parts and animal dung, and the examples are cow dung and compost. Then fertilizers. Fertilizer is a chemical substance added to the soil to increase its fertility and crop protection. So these are the chemicals and these are natural. Example is urea and superphosphate. So this was the last topic of this chapter. I hope you have understood. Children, go through the chapter 1 or 2 times. Please read it and try to again understand it. Okay. See you in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.